Uncle Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Nana. Good morning, Tete. So happy holiday.
Happy holiday to you too. Uncle Ben, Bokoze.
Oh, Boko.
Say,
Apome.
Nyamina Dom. Ghana, yeah, the 67 now. Yeah, Shen Central Jume. Ghana then, Ghana now. I remember, Central Jume, I actually pa. Ishe, in the yes, Central Juma, na then, yes, Central Jume, ya. Aba some Nebeka phone.
Yo, Midasi. Uh, this year, my 50th year as a journalist. I started there, me trauma, foreign magazines for London, and then made the 17 years, 1974, no more from forward, Academy. Na muziki do first started with sport, women's unadi, free the graduate into politics. Mukole go on me LLB, but it was just as a background to the profession. In the in Mumunda, in Egiman, no Jimu, with them time in the internet in no one. It was just radio, in the TV. Um, the military government, rolling timing to now, that's about 30 something years. And the profession has gone through some turbulence. Them time in a private newspaper, but there's no private radio station, no private TV station. Um, Unlike CCR, there's a lot of liberalization on the airways. In the 80s, there's no private radio station, virtually no private newspaper, no private TV station. And I worked for the BBC for 10 years. Working for the BBC became like Ghana's BBC. Those who had been demonstrating against a military regime, one atrocity was one Jim, and I reporting for the BBC. I was the only outlet for Ghanaians and the world to know what was happening here. It definitely, and I knew I'll be a target. I was under surveillance for 4 months. I knew Lingwan was him. I was kept in BNI cells for 5 months. We remember wow, would be 4 months. And it's my year, and moving forward, though Ghana had will turn to constitutional rule. There was private media moving on, private radio stations now. Then some trade man
Come a long way.
The press, especially the private sector, there are difficulties, there are excesses, but I think that the private media, the independent media, has played its part in ensuring that those we elect are held accountable. Of course, there is also the need to ensure the private media, radio, print, online, incorporate one privacy. So there has to be a balance, Nana Yaa. The fact that there is some throwing on the Botumashisobia who Bana free. on the balance, and I will say there, apart from a few incidents of people going overboard, there is the need for the laws to be strengthened. There should be Buffalo General now or the Shikasha will sim. No, says Nana Yaa Brefo, Ben Ephson, Kuba, but she said free now for wages or the watch was. Yet don't criticize, but don't use the medium you have to attack others, to be a terror to others' integrity. So in a nutshell, in 67 years, I think that if you're West Coaster, the African continent now, Ghana is not the brightest of countries, but your potential to be the brightest. And I'm looking forward to the day and the elections in Juma. Every 4 years, at most every 4 years in government, Boko, na government Aba, and we will have 2 or 3 more political parties of equal strength like NDC, MPP, so that the country will flourish. And
Ankaba mama san phone kwechiri kakra. Those days na papers or oba abuano no or yahe na papers na ba time no oba. I mean, was it in that na maybe about papers? Newspapers say you can know or yahe and about time no oba. How difficult was it to even access it?
Oh, newspapers in a graphic, Times, Mirror, Spectator. 90 cents when one more permit for private newspapers. Onupo for political reporting, for local nyama it was mainly entertainment, local papers, entertainment, and was 1 page political stories actually. So it was mainly graphic Times now, and these are government owned.
Now papers now Obi had to edit it before from outside the premises of baby our principal.
But that's it.
Now that those days na papers it has to go through some formality as in paying be obosha answer na about na in the paper editor no edit. No, we are about one, but
I want to say editor of graphic Times now then. In for BBA or attack government issue, it is obey you. Straight. This obey you. In the private press, and that is how it started, with fun, entertainment. Was 1 page politics actually. So the only the Trauma West Africa magazine. So for Ghanaians, the only way to know what was happening, human rights abuses, was in West Africa magazine and Trauma one was published in London. In that times in your truck, critical stories about abuses of human rights, what you think of Naza. Magazines in the airport, I know we see government issues. It is a bit too small to copy Brahma and the higher photocopies in a year. You had to tune in to BBC to listen to what was the other side of what was happening in Ghana. Demonstrations, military brutalities. I had the burden of reporting it on BBC. So Ghanaians were listening to what was happening here on the foreign airways. So where we are now is a big departure. Yes, where we are now, there can be improvement, Anaya. There can be better money. Little incidents of recklessness by certain people. But we have moved a long way. Ghana and Nipade see a some Kodua Kra, said it to BBC. Nipade who Yama Kodua Kra, share West Africa magazine, our published in London, what did by air and Sana can. The things were a bit difficult at that time. We now have a liberal system of internal media.
Maybe sir, under the watch of the person who fought for the press freedom, Nana Yaa Brefo, access yen ejuma in the as a media. If you there, what he fought for, no, at the moment he still stands by it. Ishe Ahmed Swale Nasem Yobe ya still yen document baby away. And then down there media near police for Kobro near no so we baby a police nimpo so it was video but we couldn't even go there kaka all other issues surrounding media. Isha, the fight he fought, is it still standing by that kind of fight for the press freedom, Anna?
Oh, like press freedom, one farmer, we fight for it. And I believe I'm a Swale, for example. One day, the government will have to give a huge reward. Definitely, 1 hour year, they are living amongst us. Now, for example, government in our about my information leading to the arrest of those who did those acts. They will relocate you and your family. I'm sure in 3 months we'll get leads. The government will have to up so that these things are minimized. The there might be a bit of freedom. So I think that for incidents like Swale case Nagi, the government must raise the bar, make information on that and very attractive for people who want to come forward. It will be in the vital information or believe to one hour damana. That's what you got information on a lane and number one book out like I will circle 1 hour. It will be an indicator there, Sadonsa can't train your enigma. There can be consequences, I agree. I mean, it's Obiaya reckless. The issue is not taking the person's life. You can go to court, sue the person. Yes, I agree. I must admit there are incidences of recklessness by some of our people. If your story will be actual, but it should be because the business competitor, criminal libel on very few. But some of the things you hear or read,
yes,
makes you want to throw up. Or you the fact that you are a media personnel does not give you the right to step on somebody's freedom. Does not give you the right to show your rubabetra. I could shit at a widow. While we demand equity, we in the media must respect others' rights and respect their privacy. So be a eager to come out from the old issue or your number or pin number. So there must be a balance. Some of you for when you are there. No way. They must also be brought in line, Nana Yaa.
Medasi, and I pay my end now as the Nyabreme Yezinko. At an appropriate time, we'll talk again. Thank you so much.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah,